today, I'm kind of freaking out. I'm gonna go get my extensions out. Here picking up LiLee. Hey, NayVee. What the heck is this? Oh.
Take me to your leader.
Yeah. Get busy. Get busy. Everybody get busy. I need y'all to report to the dance floor right this minute.
Welcome back to Not Enough Nelsons. I'm just finishing up my makeup and I decided I'm going to film the video today. And it's gonna be really hard, and so I don't know. Anyway, well, if you're seeing this, I was brave enough to film this. So if you've seen my, I think it was a day in the life video, you'll remember this. Okay guys, I'm about ready to expose to you something that I'm like really, I don't know, not embarrassed about, but definitely putting myself out there. As you can see, I have extensions and that's nothing to be embarrassed about, right? But I'm just gonna just show you guys how it is. So my own hair, as you can see, is like totally receding clear back here, like majorly. And instead I have extensions. You see that's an extension. And I'm super thin right here. And so that was hard for me. So please don't make that in. All right, time to get ready. It's still even kind of hard for me. So I have decided I am going to try some new things for my hair. And so there's several different options and I'm gonna kind of take you along with me. But today, I'm kind of freaking out. So today I'm gonna go get my extensions out, and I've had them for a year, and then like, I only didn't have them basically while I was pregnant with Ledger, and after Ledger, I lost a ton of hair. I also had a surgery on my back, as you guys know, and so I lost more hair. Anyway, and so it really was kind of camouflaging the fact that I have lost so much hair. And so today, you're gonna see me get my extensions out. I think, at least if you're watching this, I was brave. Anyway, and then I'm going to tell my kids that I'm getting them back in, but I'm not gonna be getting them back in. I'm gonna try something different. I'm gonna use this item on my hair, and I'm going to see if the kids actually think I got my extensions back in, or if they even notice, if my hair is growing back in. I'm gonna see if my husband notices, because that's another thing, is he met me with long hair, and I don't know what it is about guys, but it's kind of like when they first fall in love with you, they kind of love, well, he loves me no matter what I look like, but he has this like picture in his mind of when he first met me, which I had long hair, and so anytime I cut my hair really short, he's always like, I love it, but I don't know, I always picture you with long hair. And so anyway, I'm gonna see if he notices or how he notices. Oh, I'm really afraid, you guys. Anyway, so I'm gonna try this before I try some of the other things I've been thinking about. Like, I've been thinking about hair transplant, and I've actually been offered by some really amazing doctors to just do that for me and show all of you kind of the results. I'm a little afraid that's pretty drastic, and so I'm a little afraid of that. So I'm pushing pause on that idea for right now. And I'm going to try a couple other things, pulling out my extensions. I'm gonna show you what I'm gonna use instead. And then while I'm using that, at the same time, I'm gonna be using, you know, just taking a lot of vitamins. I'm gonna talk to my dermatologist about my scalp and what's going on with that, and just try a few other things while I'm using this product, so that I'm not like just, I don't know, insecure about my hair the whole 6 months to a year that I'm trying these other ways of fixing my hair. And so I have a couple tape-ins. So I've already taken the ones out of this side. I'm going to finish taking this one out of this side. I'm afraid to show you. All right, I'm totally receding right here, but anyway, so you can see how bald I am. And I think, yeah, that top came right out. Let's see the bottom one. Still kind of stuck in, so I might have to spray some more stuff. Because you never ever want to like pull your hair. Like, I never want to have the sensation of actually pulling my hair, so it's still stuck there. So there's this releaser stuff that you put on. Anyway, I'll let that sit for a second, but here's the other side. So you guys can see, like, oh, it's so sad. This is all my hair, but this is all not my hair. And look how bad it's gonna look when I get my hair taken out. I'm stressed. But anyway, okay, so let's pull this side out. Stressful. Oh, see, it comes right out once. Yeah, once you've got that stuff in there. So, so part of my hair is gone. So the one person I had doing my extensions before, she did tape-ins through here. A lot of people don't suggest to do tape-ins with like hair that's falling out and that's receding and stuff because it can actually worsen it. So I only had those in for a little while, but I did not like them. Like I felt like they were kind of pulling. So I would always be super careful when I brush, but I feel like, I don't know, just look how, I'm just like so thin and so bald. It's really stressful. And then the more you stress, the more you lose. Okay, so I'm gonna be brave today. As you can see this, I'm gonna go get this all removed right here. So I have 2 rows. I have this top row. I'm gonna lift up my hair so you can see it. Gosh, I am really exposing myself here. So this is the top row right here. And it's all like, it's like beads and then they sew it to the beads. And then I have a bottom row right here, as you can see. And guys, you don't know how many times I've had to be like, editor, crop in on so-and-so so you don't see my extensions. So I can't wait to not have to like worry about showing them. And like all the time I'm like trying to like fix the back of my hair because this is what happens. Like if I don't fix the back of my hair, like it splits like this and people are like, what the heck is in her hair? But okay, so come with me now to go get my extensions out. I'm gonna be okay. All right, here we go. Here picking up LiLee from her school. She's going with me because she has to get her extensions tightened. So let's go. So LiLee, you don't know this. I'm not going today to get my hair extensions tightened. I'm actually taking out my extensions.
What?
I've been freaking out all morning. My hair is gonna look really bad.
I've never seen you without extensions. Actually, that's a lie. Actually, that's not a lie.
Like when I was
like
pregnant.
when you had really, really short hair. That's the only
Yes,
time.
when I was pregnant. So I'm
Oh, no.
nervous. So you're gonna have to be my emotional support person today.
I don't even think I could be brave enough to take mine out even now that I have them. They're like a comfort. They're
I
like,
know, they're so fun. But it's time because I like my head is sore. And like I'm trying really hard to get this part to grow back in. So I'm gonna be brave. I'm gonna feel the fear and I'm gonna do it anyway.
that's a good motto to live with.
My favorite motto. I always tell the kids, feel the fear and do it anyway. All right, here I go. I'm gonna be brave. Ready for it?
Hungry for the road all my life, thirsty for adventure all my youth, chasing all my freedoms down Liberty Avenue.
Okay guys, so it is all out. This is my own hair. It's so thin, but I am just gonna be brave and see if I can figure something out better. But I'm about ready to show you guys kind of what I'm gonna do meanwhile while I'm trying to regrow some of my hair and thicken it up. So let's go home and I'll show you what I'm doing. So I got a little bit of nourishment and we are going to pick up NayVee from school. I'm gonna see if NayVee even notices. I'm not gonna say anything to her. I'm gonna put my hair away I have right here. And I'm gonna see if she even notices that my hair is different. We'll see. So I'm talking to JourNee. Today's her P day, so she gets to call and talk to Mama. Hi, JourNee.
Hey,
Everyone misses you.
I know.
Hey, NayVee. Hi. Welcome home from school. So, NayVee, how was your day?
It's good.
Anything extraordinary happen?
No, not really.
Anything not extraordinary happen?
Oh, what are you doing?
With what?
You're like filming and brushing your hair.
Well, do you notice anything about my hair?
No?
Nothing?
Oh, like you got your extensions.
Finally! I was like, she's not even noticing.
like, Mom.
No, I thought you would notice that when you first saw me, but
No, it still looks the same from back here.
it does. Yeah, look how much thinner it is. Like literally, this is all my hair.
Hi.
This is all I have, people. Great. It was hard.
Roll down the window, see if Dad knows.
I was nervous. Oh, let's see if Benji notices. He's on his way to soccer. Wait, stop. I'm doing this a lot.
It's good.
All right, well, I just wanted to see if you would notice. Yeah.
Yeah, I like it.
All right, love you. See ya. All right, so far, pretty good. But I don't know. I can tell a big difference. Look at this. This is like no hair, and my hair normally was like down to here, so a little different to me. I'm gonna show you guys in just a second what I'm going to do or have in my toolbox for feeling more confident with my hair. Hey guys, oh my goodness. This is like hard. I don't know why it's hard. No makeup, just got out of the shower a couple days after I got my extensions out. And so I wanted to show you guys the idea and the amazing solution that I have for my problem. But I've had all these things I wanted to tell you guys. And my other video, like I said before, that I filmed, it was just a day in my life, but it happened to be that I was getting ready and I kind of like exposed the fact that I have a lot of hair loss. And so it was very cool how all of you guys, like seriously, it brings me to tears. And I know we're just talking about hair here. And for people who don't struggle with hair loss, it's like, what's the big deal? It's just hair. But when you do start struggling with hair loss, for me as a woman, like part of my like beauty I felt like was in my hair, you know, and I always had really long hair and thick hair. And then after baby number 2, cute Cassidy, I think she took all my hair because her hair is like, wow. But anyway, it just started falling out in like masses, and it kept trying to gain itself back, and I kept, you know, having babies, and I think it just kind of runs in my family a little bit, maybe hair loss. And I'm sure that if I was a guy, I would probably be completely bald, but my hair has just totally thinned to like a fraction of what it was in high school. And so anyways, I have had so many ideas for solutions, right? I'm gonna show you those in a second. I'm gonna go ahead and get ready really fast and blow dry my hair. I'm gonna show you everything that I've tried, and then I'm gonna show you the solution that I have found that I'm feeling really, really good about. And so let's get ready. Anyway, what I was trying to say is all of your responses were amazing, and they made me feel so good, and I really realized how many people struggle with this, and that it's not something to be embarrassed about, but it's also not something to downplay at how hard it is when you have that struggle. And so my heart just goes out to all of you who struggle with hair loss and alopecia and what you're going through, and I so appreciate all of your comments and all of your ideas. I've started implementing some of these ideas, and I'm just super excited to show you kind of what I have figured out for my situation that I am loving. But everyone's so different, right? I mean, my mom, she had breast cancer a couple years ago, and when her hair was growing back, she rocked it. Like, she looked so good with that short, kind of like that cute spiky hair, and she'd wear earrings, and I think she looked fabulous. I tried to talk her into keeping it, but she's so used to her long hair, she grew it out, and now it's grown out. But I see so many women who, you know, are able to really, really rock the short hairdo. For me, it's not, I just couldn't, because I have these ears, and I won't show you because there's a line, people, there's a line. But I have these ears that literally are like me and Dumbo are best friends when it comes to ears. But anyway, so I couldn't probably rock the cute pixie cut. I wish I could, and there's so many out there who can, and that, you know, that's amazing, and they look gorgeous and have that like feminine power, and I love that. I wish I could rock that look. The ears hold me back. But, and sad to say, my nose kind of matches my ears a little bit. So I do this with the dark, see? And you kind of blend it in. Cassidy taught me that. Back in the day of glamour shots, do anyone remember glamour shots where you used to go and they would do your hair and they would do your makeup and take these fabulous pictures of yourself? I used to be a makeup artist for them and get paid to do people's hair and makeup. But it's funny how when your girls grow up and they're teenagers, well, when they're little, they think that you know everything. But as soon as they become teenagers, you suddenly know nothing. And then sometimes you get a little insecure with yourself. You know, when they teach you like things, you're like, maybe I don't know anything. When it comes to like fashion and all that stuff, everything else, confident that I know a lot and have lots of wisdom behind me. But when it comes to like fashion and you're a busy mom, sometimes teenagers do know a little bit about what's in style and whatever. Anyway, they can give you some tips, and I've gotten some cute tips from my daughters and love their cute tips. But sorry, I'm hurrying. I'll hurry because I know that you guys want to get to the reason you're watching this video.
Sometimes minds go crazy, sometimes minds go do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do.
Okay, so makeup's done, time to blow dry. Have to plug it in first.
Won't you
minute later, not kidding. That is one perk about having very little hair, is it takes like no time at all to blow dry when I had extensions in, and it took me a fat minute. All right, I'm gonna go grab everything that I've been using to fix this problem. Let me just show you one more time so that you're aware, because I know this part covers itself pretty well, but this part is my sad part. So like my normal hairline, I don't know if you can see it on camera, is like right there. But basically all of this is my hair loss. And yeah, it's pretty bad. And then this side, I don't know if this side's a tiny bit better, but it's pretty severe. And it's just what it is. But here, I'm gonna go show you all of these fun solutions I'm using, but then actually the real solution. Okay, people, will you agree with me that I've tried a few things? And this probably isn't even everything I've tried throughout the years, but you know, the go-to hat, because it just pretty much hides what's happening. And along with extensions, which you've mostly seen me in, is ever since the makeover that my girls did on me back for that mommy makeover, I've had these extensions in that you saw get taken out, and these are like with little beads, and they sew it to the beads, and it sits just under the hair, and it looks like, wow, she's just got lots of fun hair when you got that, but always wearing a hat is not possible. Then there are these tape ins, and you put this little piece of tape on them, like kind of like this, these little pieces of tape right here. You put them on there, and then you just kind of like sandwich your hair. So some of those spots right there that I was like, you sandwich hair in between, whatever, and then it gives you more hair by your face. But I felt like these were like pulling out my hair, and I know there's lots of different, like, people like different things, and you do you, but for me, it would grow out even just a week or two, and my baby would like pull on that one little piece, and those little baby fine hairs right there, I'm like, I gotta keep all those babies I can. So that wasn't working for me to add to my extensions either. So I also am using Monet Black and then Monet Intense Repair Treatment. I just got this Divvy, I think it's called Divvy. I've been using this for the last couple weeks. We'll see if that works. I will let you guys stay tuned to all of these and see if I get any results out of it. For years, people, I have used Nioxin, and Nioxin really did, it helped me originally a lot. I really liked it a lot, but I've since looked up like some of the ingredients and some of these things, and they're not like really considered like green. They're more in the orange or even red, and so I'm kind of trying to keep in mind like the toxins that I apply and things like that, because don't underestimate the power of your head to soak in what you're giving it, and you want to make sure you give good things. Anyway, Olaplex, I've used Olaplex, a lot of people know about that. I use a wet dry brush so it's like a softer and it doesn't like tear out your hair, break it off. Maca, I haven't been using this long enough to really give it a rating, but I'm using this, Nutrafol. This is all like, supposedly all of these ingredients help you grow your hair. Along with that Nioxin, I was using this, been using it for a while. Prenatal vitamins, because I noticed after I had Ledger and after I stopped nursing, and anyway, stopped using these, my hair really came out with a vengeance. And so I start using these prenatals. These are just from like your normal like local market or whatever. And then this Topic stuff, this is like stuff I'll put in here. It's like a powder, it's a really fine powder, I don't know if you can see that, but it goes like on your really balding spots, and it just like thickens up, it takes the little baby hairs and like adds to it. I don't know if you've seen that, but I got this. These things, guys, they just didn't work for me. And then you wanna see my new one? This is kind of hilarious actually. The future of hair growth, and I got this, and I was just like chuckling at myself when I got it, honestly, because who knows? So what it is it has all these little lights, and I guess it gives you UV rays. I have to look at it again. But you like sit it on your head, I guess, like this. You like plug it in. I'm gonna plug it in for you. It's gonna be your example. What the heck is this? Oh!
Take me to your leader.
All right, so this is pretty. Yeah, so we'll see if this works. But hello, people. Doing a lot of things to try to make this stuff grow back. Oh, this is interesting. I've contemplated, as you know, implants, which is an option, but that's kind of like the last step for me. So anyways, are you ready? Are you ready for my solution? And guys, okay, I have to tell you, I have been using this solution, and I'm not kidding you, nobody has been able to tell. I've got compliments like, oh, you look like you're glowing. What have you been using? Like they think it's my face. I had one comment like, oh my gosh, your extensions look so good. Like you can't even tell you have them. Anyway, before I show you really fast, I'm gonna hurry and throw a few curls in my hair. Okay, so I have a little bit of curls in my hair. All right, here we go. Guys, this is it. This is my solution. Okay, so this is called a toppa. It's actually a topper, how I say it, but it sounds so much prettier by the beautiful women who sell these from Lusta Hair. They call them toppas because they have a beautiful accent. So I'm gonna call it a toppa. But anyways, it is, so look at this. Does that not look just like scalp, right? And then the inside is this kind of like fabric. It's kind of like a netting fabric. Has these little clips that you clip like this. And so they are able to color. This is actually real human hair, and each individual strand of hair was hand stitched in. And so these things, their price point is a little higher than maybe like an Alibaba or a different brand that you can get, but trust me, I ordered kind of like a topper that I thought was gonna be beautiful. It wasn't cheap. It was like $300 or $400 and I got it. It was just like trash. Like seriously, it was like this color, like this is Presley's, but it was literally like this color and it just completely looked fake. Anyway, they are at a higher price point, and thank you so much Lusta Hair for gifting this to me. Like I didn't know what to expect, I got it. I love it. Like I said, I've been wearing this for literally, it's probably been like 6 or 7 days. Nobody's noticed. I've only gotten compliments of like, oh my gosh, your hair looks so good. I actually told this cute girl at one of my kids' schools, she is a cancer survivor and she's trying to grow her hair back, and it's just like that super thin, and I could just, you know, I took her aside and I was like, I need to show you something. And I just pull it off my head. She's like, what the? And I'm like, you've got to call them. They're so amazing. Anyway, so let me show you how this goes on. So what they did is they were able to color. They did like the roots darker, like my roots come in, and they were able to color match. It doesn't go over your entire head. It just goes on the top, thus the toppa. So this is how I put it on. It's this easy. And literally it's been this easy since the first time I tried it on. So you can play with it a little bit once you got it on, but how I do it, and it's gonna be a little different in the camera here, is I just line it right up with my natural part, right? So I part right here. And then you take these little comb guys right here and you just like push them in, and you push them down so they clamp on. So then you do this one here, and there is a couple around the whole thing. You just kind of pull down into your hair a little bit, and then you just push and it clamps on. I don't know if you can hear those little snaps, but they just kind of clamp into your hair. So then what I do is take like a comb, and you just kind of comb your natural hair into it. Now, if you have full alopecia and you need a full on wig, they do have those too, and they're beautiful. And the women who run this business, one of them has alopecia and she just completely has no hair on top of her head, and she uses these wigs. Literally, I got the chills. I almost started crying when I first saw her do this because it's just crazy. They're just an amazing company, so please look into them. I will put their link down below. But anyway, so you comb this kind of in, you comb your little baby hairs over it a little bit, and voila, you are done. It was that fast. I mean, this has saved me a ton of time. I was running late to like a PTA meeting the other day, and I was like, oh my gosh, and I didn't even have time to like curl the underneath hair. I just threw this on and clamped on, and I'm like, oh my gosh, it looks like I have like literally been working on my hair for like 20, 30 minutes. Like, you know, like a normal doing your hair, blow drying it, everything like that would normally take me like 15 to 20 minutes. But by the time you're like putting all these little solutions and all the conditioner and all the hair growing treatments and everything in it, it takes a fat minute, right? And so this was way fast. And you can curl, like I've curled this. One day I wore it way more curly, and my cute kids are like, oh my gosh, you did your hair so cute today, it's so curly. Again, they didn't even know, like this isn't even me, this is like Lusta Hair, beautiful Lusta Hair. Anyway, this is it. This is my solution, and I am loving this. And I'm still gonna, you know, keep using my hair growth treatments and try them out and see if I can get some of my natural hair to kind of thicken up a little bit and grow back. I'm still gonna stay on my prenatals and the Nutrafol and see if I can get some of those things. And some of the stuff, you know, all of those things that you use for your hair, I'm gonna keep using. But this has helped so I don't have this like every time I go to get ready, and I don't have to have my extensions in, and I don't have to wear a hat every single place I go. Like that's how I was feeling lately because my extensions were showing because my hair was so thin. I was wearing a hat all the time. And I love hats, but I don't want to have to wear them if I don't want to wear them. So that is my solution, people. You saw the truth about what is happening here, and I just love you all so much. I'm so glad that I can share all of these things with you. I know I like air a lot of dirty laundry. You know what? You guys are my peeps, and it's okay. Like, you're my friends, right? So you love me, and I love all of you. Thank you guys so much for watching. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.